back in 2012. Interesting. President Barack Obama, he did the same thing, congratulating Putin, that now the media is excoriating President Trump for. You cannot make this stuff up. That is how hypocritical the media, the left wing in this country are. Take a look at this Obama White House press release. It reads in part, quote, President Obama called Russian President-elect and Prime Minister Putin to congratulate him on his recent victory in the Russian presidential election. That's the same thing that Trump did. Where's the outrage? Where's the media condemnation? This is all one big, massive, hypocritical double standard that's on display, and sadly, we see it every day. And the media is whipping themselves into a frenzy, acting like this is a major, massive national security crisis. It's not. And by the way, since the media won't tell you about the facts as it relates to President Obama on Russia, we'll give them to you. Remember, Obama and Hillary Clinton's this embarrassing, idiotic, so-called Russian reset. There she is, presenting it to her counterpart. By the way, it was a photo op, and a bad one at that, and it accomplished nothing. Then, of course, you had Obama on the hot mic whispering to Dmitry Medvedev. He said, tell Vladimir I'll have more flexibility after the election, more flexibility after. We'll show you the tape.
This is my last election for you. Yeah, after my election, I have more flexibility. Yeah,
I understand. I transmit this information to Vladimir.
I transmit to Vladimir. Oh, how'd that work out for Obama? Now, in 2014, as a history lesson, Congressman Devin Nunes of the House Intel Committee, he issued an explicit warning to President Obama. The Russians are coming and want to influence our elections, and that Putin wants to create chaos in the United States and around the world. So what did Obama do? Absolutely nothing. Instead of keeping an eye on Russia, Obama mocked then candidate Trump in 2016, saying it's ridiculous to think that anyone could rig an election. No serious person would ever say that or believe that. And then he said, stop whining. Remember this.
There is no serious person out there who would suggest somehow that you could even rig America's elections, in part because they're so decentralized and the numbers of votes involved. There's no evidence that that has happened in the past or that there are instances in which that will happen this time. And so I'd advise Mr. Trump to stop whining and go try to make his case to get votes.
You know what? It doesn't get any more pompous or arrogant than that. And according to a new book, Obama's own national security advisor, Susan Rice, remember she issued the stand-down order to national security officials that were coming up with options because they wanted to counter Russia's attempt at election interference? Well, that's just the simple truth. Obama was warned in 2014 and did nothing, said it could never happen. Stop whining. The media is not going to report that.